And my message to them is like, let's co-mine. Like, let's work together. The only way that we can really achieve this aim is if we do it together and we don't see ourselves as an industry of antagonists, right? You said like, well, how do the Bitcoiners think about you launching another token? It's like, well, we're all just helping each other, right? Let's see it that way.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the two are very, very much different from each other. I've got another question from the live stream from AI today. How are you going to solve the security issue when AI start paying other AIs with Bitcoin, and how will storage be kept under control?
Storage? Oh, like privacy preserving storage? I think so. I think that's what it is.
That is how the question came to me.
So, this is something that we're actually at the forefront of. I just want to say this, like one of the things that Bittensor has that's very cool is we're no longer a single company upgrading our protocol. We built a mechanism so that the people that are upgrading the protocol are actually highly incentivized to do it and are competing with each other to make progress. And so it's because of that, for instance, that we have, as soon as it was possible to do trusted execution environments, we had subnets doing it. And so what a trusted execution environment allows you to do is write a program that nobody can backdoor. There's no man in the middle. And so you can run a machine learning model that you don't have to just trust, like, oh, well, I don't think they're... Basically, what I'm saying is that we're going to have privacy that is actually more private than the corporations that are claiming privacy, because we can actually say that cryptographically. Right? So there's a whole Cambrian explosion of mechanisms on Bittensor that are using that, all the way from storage to model inferencing. So we're seeing that on Chutes, we're seeing that on Targon. I think that they have Targon on Subnet 4 has the largest co-located set of GPUs that are doing trusted computing. Fantastic, right? These things are being really commoditized, and and the technology is working with us to make it possible for us to compete at an application layer, and say like, oh well, it was before that enterprise would only use another corporation because they can trust a corporation. Why would they trust the miners on Bittensor? Which is a really good point. Yeah. But now we can say, hey, well, why would you trust a corporation? Why don't you just trust cryptography? Don't trust verify. So I think that's really what we're going to see in the next little while.